All right. So this is U.S. Sky Marshal, or as I like to call it, U.S. Sky Markshal.
So, why do you call this guy Markshal?
Because my name is Mark. Ha! I'm funny.
So funny.
All right. So this is basically me going after this international wanted criminal. He's in this car down over here. So I'm coming in to pick him up with my helicopter, bringing him for questioning. You see, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to go down, and he's going to escape out the window. Bam. So he's running away. He's getting out of the way. I think he's already in the subway. Can't get him. So I'm going after this man. He's his accomplice. I'm just trying to go pick him up with my helicopter, and he is escaping into the subway as well.
It helped me could fly.
Yeah, well, I'm Sky Marshal, so I head him off. I'm coming over here.
I like to teleport.
And then some stuff happened. And then, I had to come back to a base.
Where, like another one.
And then, so I take off, and he's waiting for me, the bastard. So I'm coming in, all right, I'm going to come down and pick him up, bring him for questioning. And he's, That's what I'm looking for.
Resisting arrest.
Resisting arrest. So I decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to come out and be civil about this. I'm going to land my helicopter and come down and talk to him. So I'm landing my helicopter and coming right out.
That's a smart thing,
Yeah,
talk to him.
Surprise
Put him in
blow
in a nice way.
So,
I lied. It did blow
and then
up.
some other stuff happens that, just some stuff happens. So I go back to base to pick up a jet,
To be in the...
Because it's clear I'm not gonna be able to pick him up for questioning, so I have to take him out. He's a public menace.
Obviously, you're friends with
He's
the
a
people at
public
the
menace. I can't let him to live. You can't just fire blindly into people and expect to get away with it. So, I'm coming in and I find him. So I flare him to come down, give him one more shot, and I'm flaring him. And he's ignoring the flares. So, I'm like, okay, maybe he just didn't see it. It was kind of behind him. So I used some anti-personnel flares here. That he also ignored.
He's trying to pick him up, he needs to bring him in. He doesn't want him dead.
I don't want to kill him, so he's on the ground, so I'm telling him to stop the aircraft, don't come in. And he's still going. And then, I don't know what else to do. So I'm flaring him again. And he decides to end his life rather than come in. So that's not good.
What a shame.
So, here, someone tried to flare me. So I turn around and, flare him back and tell him, I have your signal. I heard it. And then he tragically decides to end his life as well at the same time.
What a coincidence.
So I still haven't found my my criminal. So I decided to call in some help, maybe I can't find him. Maybe someone else can, pick him up for me, or give me some help. So I called my buddy Lester, and I was like, okay, hey man, can I get some help? So he helps me out, and he tells me that he's on the beach over here. So I'm flaring him again, because it's a different guy, it's a different driver, but he's still with the criminal. So I had to bring him down. Did some tactical landing gear there. You learned that in the academy. So, deployed countermeasures there. Didn't die. Little known fact. So I flare him, still kind of coming down. So it's a bit of an issue. And I actually took out some of the local law enforcement. They were the greatest heroes.
What a tragedy.
Yeah. So I decided, I'm not going to pick him up in the air, so I'm bring him down on the ground where I can sit down and talk to him and have a friendly conversation. However, he's still being very aggressive, so I have to use all of my parachuting skills to avoid the bullets. I even use them to my advantage. So you can see, I pick up on some of the air coming off of the bullets.
Genius.
But he's right behind me, so I have to land very tactically and be ready to go.
Very tactical.
Yes. So I finally get him. I put a tranquilizer in him, and then some stuff happens. So I had to stop him there. Use beanbag rounds. And then some stuff happened. And then I finally bring him down to sit down and talk. And but apparently the tranquilizers were still in his system because he immediately went to bed. So I caught up with him later, and then some stuff happened. I found him swimming in the water, we can't use horse tranquilizers. So it's not safe. So, I'm bringing him around. This is the genius part here. So he's not being cooperative, so I decided to take a different approach. So I leave him in my car there. You can see I left my car there when he put a beanbag round into my chest. And if I tracked him to this racetrack and you see him going around, that's a difficult shot to make. So I have this brilliant idea. If I can't shoot him, I just wait for him, set a trap. So there we go. The trap is laid, and now we just wait. Just wait. He's coming around the track, and I'm finally going to bring this criminal to justice. There he is. there he is. And
now
finally
you can
it's
bring
done.
him in.
He shoots his
And
horse.
that is the first episode of U.S. Sky Markshal.
I like where this is going.
Yeah.
I can see you helping the police, the military, everywhere you go.
My services are heavily
ordinary
requested.
citizens who learn a thing from this.
I don't see how any
If I
problems
have
can
one
happen.
recommendation, everyone should take the law into their own hands.
Yes, I completely agree.
Or the sky.